Hello, dear souls. Wherever you are, washing dishes, waiting in line, walking under streetlights, or sitting alone in your car before going inside. This is not just life. This is sacred ground. Close your eyes for one breath, not to escape, but to remember. You don't need to go to temple or church or mosque to find God. You are the temple, you are the mosque, you are the church. Your kindness, the prayer. Your breath, the mantra. Your heartbeat, the drum of the divine. Welcome to the truth that's been with you all along. We have been taught, go to the church, enter the mosque, climb the temple steps. And yes, these spaces hold beauty, silence, and centuries of devotion. And yes, but if the real pilgrimage isn't outward but inward, how do you feel that? What if God isn't waiting behind some stone walls or in the sky, but within your eyes when you see someone's pain? In your hands, when you hold a friend without fixing them. In your breath, when you choose patience over reaction. The sacred isn't located, it's lived, dear. Long ago, people didn't build temples, mosques, or churches to contain the divine. They built them to remind us this same presence lives in you. But somewhere along the way, we forgot. We started believing holiness lives only in special places, while our own kitchen, office, or bus seats feel ordinary. Yet, when you pause to truly listen, that's a prayer. When you smile at a stranger, that's worship. When you breathe through grief instead of numbing it, that's devotion. When you choose love over fear even once, that's grace in motion. God isn't confined to incense, bells, or rituals, dear souls. God is the awareness behind your eyes, the warmth in your chest when you feel compassion, the quiet yes in your soul when truth arrives. The ancient Upanishads whispered in long ago, I am Atma Brahma, this is self is the divine. This self is the divine. Not somebody, not after purification, now, in your breath, in your silence, in your very being. You don't visit the divine. You emanate it, dear souls. Remember, you emanate it every second. Let me share a story from one of the listeners who shared his experiences, and one of his life experience was that he walked past a grand cathedral every day, never entering. One evening, exhausted, he sat on the curb, head in hands. An old woman selling flowers placed a single jasmine bloom in his palm. No words, just presence. In that moment, on cracked concrete, under flickering streetlight, he felt more peace than he ever had in pews. Later he said to himself, I thought I needed stained glass to see heaven, but heaven was in her eyes and in my tears. The sacred doesn't require architecture, dear souls. It only asks, are you here? Are you kind? Are you awake? That is what the sacred is. Place a hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. This is not just biology. This is divine rhythm. With your next breath, whisper, I am not separate. I am sanctuary. Let the truth settle, not as a belief, but as knowing. Knowing the divine rhythm which is flowing in you in the form of heartbeat, blood circulation, breathing, and so many other processes. You don't need to go outside to feel divine. The divinity is within you. It emanates in you, dear souls. Always remember, you are awesome. Today, practice everywhere worship. That's what I do actually. Choose one ordinary moment, brushing your teeth, waiting for coffee, walking to your car, and do this. Pause. Feel your feet on the earth, whisper, "This place is holy, I am here." No rituals, no scriptures, just presence as a prayer. Because your presence itself is a prayer, dear souls. You are here. You are holy. Because the most sacred altar is the one you carry within. You're carrying your energy, you're carrying your soul. That is the biggest and the most holiest altar where divine existence is. So enjoy the existence within. May you never feel far from the divine again. May you see divinity in your hands, your breath, your tears, your laughter. And may you always remember, you don't need or don't go to a temple or church or mosque to find the sacred. You walk through the world as one, as that sacred. You are walking actually. You yourself is divine and who's walking around the world, sitting for a coffee in restaurant or having a dinner at a restaurant in the night, or even simply having food at home. So you are divine in yourself, talking, walking, and sleeping. So until next weekend, if this touched you, write to us at sv@spiritualveda.org. And whenever you stand, enjoy doubt or stillness, always remember you are already on holy grounds. I love you all. Do take care. Be happy, be smiling, and be joyous. Share your love with others. God bless you. I love you. This is Swamy Chitta from Spiritual Veda Podcast. Do take care.